What has become of the engagement portrait of you and Lady Cordelia?
That's none of your business, Mr. Holmes. If there is nothing else, I'm rather pressed for time.
Time will press you soon enough. There is a picture missing from your photo album. Who is the subject?
I have nothing to say on that topic, except that you appear to have taken extraordinary liberties in my home.
Something was stolen from your home, and you have nothing to say? The police will certainly feel differently.
No, this is not a police matter.
When is theft of private property not a police matter?
The item was precious only as a memento of a service I rendered. It can be of no possible value to anyone else.
I think you know that's a lie. It has already purchased your silence. Lawton, I can see that you are hard-pressed. Let me help.
Protecting an innocent's reputation is a sacred trust.
That's as may be, but theft, murder, and extortion surround you. I know, as a penguin knows ice, that you have knowledge of one or more of these crimes. Give me the facts.
I have done nothing sordid nor patently criminal. Call in the police if you must, but they will get nothing from me. It is a question of honor.
Honor? I'm surprised you don't choke on the word. When you quashed the inquiry, you were certain that your committee was investigating a real theft. What did they threaten you with? What do you hold so precious that you would jeopardize the security of your country?
It is simple to revile what you don't understand. If I must pay for an error of judgment, so be it. I will accept the consequences.
That was not your decision to make. My brother has already paid. You offer a self-serving admission of indiscretion and still speak of honor? I would throttle you myself if I could spare the energy. You, sir, are despicable. Watson, I beg you to restrain me. I'm ready to commit mayhem.
Jenkins, see Mr. Holmes out. He may be engaged. I haven't even announced you. Were you raised by wolves? I can't approve impositions on Mr. Farthington's time. He does little enough real work as it is. People without appointments are so aggravating.
Good day, gentlemen. What a pleasant surprise. Help yourself to a sherry while I finish this brief. I won't be long.
Do you suppose Paul and Anna would sit for such a photograph for me?
There's no need. Anna has the negative to that one.
I'll buy you some lemon drops if you're desperate.
Your clerk's demeanor is unaffected by his tuition at the Charm Academy. In this inconstant world, I find comfort in his predictable impudence.
Small comfort, I should think.
At my age, Doctor, small comforts are all a wise man should expect. Speaking of which, I'm sorry for your brother's accident, Holmes. I've heard he will recover. You won't mind if I work while we talk. What may I do for you? I'm looking for a barrister named Bledsoe. He has chambers here, I believe. In candor, I advise you to look elsewhere for legal representation. This is strictly a private matter, nothing to do with the law yet. I believe he serves on your brother's committee. Surely that would be a more suitable forum for cross-examination. It would not, as it happens. Do you know where he is? I couldn't say. You would not compel me to violate confidence as the price for telling me his whereabouts? If the substance of your colloquy is confidential, Holmes, so is his location. In fairness, I can do no less. He's a friend of sorts. You must give up something to receive. We can deal on no other basis. Who preceded us in here, Farthington? Surely you're familiar with client confidentiality, Holmes? A client never speaks to a barrister without his solicitor. Your last visitor was alone. I suspect... The sun's long over the yardarm, gentlemen. Wet your whistles if you like. I need to confer with my clerk. If you won't tell me where Bledsoe is, perhaps you would tell me about him. Very well. He's a childless widower, retiring by nature. Family money allowed him the leisure to serve the government. His wife was the only daughter of Silas Byrne, who publishes a toxic rag called The Gadfly. He never liked Bledsoe. Since his wife's untimely death, Bledsoe has been repeatedly pilloried in its pages as a venal hack and toadying nincompoop.
I've read those articles. Should have recollected the name. Are the allegations unjustified?
Completely unfounded. Admittedly, he's a man of modest endowments, but he's tireless and honest, with no ambition beyond service to the Queen, and of course, staying out of harm's way. He is not an adventurer who would betray his country. Never. Though it's not strictly a question of patriotism. Regrettably, most men's loyalty is not proof against the right inducement. But Bledsoe so despises excitement of any kind, he would perish from anxiety simply